Alright, there we go. Something streaming if you guys want to check it out.
Didn't you want to build the Dr. Prime last night?
Yeah, dude, I used up 2 of my formas on a Orkin, I think, generator and a forma. So, yeah. I gotta run another, like, dude, I'd love to run another hour-long session like what we did.
Survival.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
We could run another one.
Be up for that.
Like a Tower 2 survival if you wanted.
I think I got a Tower 3 today.
Nice. Yeah, let me.
Yeah, I've been doing these T1 defenses just for crystals or whatever, the argons, and then leveling up my Dakra. This Dakra is only level 6, man. I threw 1 mud on it, and it's pretty decent. I don't even have the catalyst on it.
Yeah, I want to try it out. I got that angstrom. I went ahead and put a generator on it. And I just wanted to start leveling that up. And I got that former in the works. I got to wait 24 hours for that to finish, so that way I can sit there and start really getting that angstrom going.
Yeah, I collected another forma today, and I'm building another one.
What, from an alert or something?
A forma? No,
Yeah.
I build them. I got like 30 blueprints.
Damn, dude.
I'm usually building 1 a day. That's what I try to do. Forma a day.
Yeah, and then we gotta run like a Tower 3 or something like that so we can,
Yeah, well I got one if Steve's up.
So is one of you guys actually watching this? Oh. It's all good. It was like, it shows me every now and then when someone jumps on and I'm like, yeah, cool, alright, you know? Yeah, some guy jumped on and I was like, oh, hey, nice. And then he jumped back off. Nice. It's always a good thing when trolls die, you know? I hate them little assholes. Like, I don't know, there was this random troll Loki I was running with. Motherfucker liked swapping spots with me the other day. Person that was trolling. I think he's in the chat right now. I was just giving him shit. What the fuck is this dragon doing? Just chilling here in midair? What are you looking at? Why don't you go inside, dude? Well, I'm gonna get my big ass motherfucker. Oh, if you join, dude, I can get you some bonus stuff. If you joined up, I could send you a friend invite. Yeah. And it'll hook you up and help you out in like little ways.
So are you hopping on, man? Steve's wanting to run the Tower 3 survival.
Yeah, dude, give me like 10-15 minutes just so I could show my buddy here this game. If you want, you could check out my stream too and ask me questions, and I'll show you guys stuff real quick.
Hey Steve, just go ahead and send me a thing in the engine if you wanna.
So you watching? On that dragon? Yeah, that's me. This is one of the new mounts that you can fly around with. There's actually a boss out of one of the older raids in the game. No, this is only one area. So like, I'll land, and you can tell me when I land, because I heard my stream was like a few seconds off and stuff. These are like my skills and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump off my dragon, and so I'm right in here, Gervanian Forelands. So when you see my cursor on Gervanian Forelands, let me know. So like, you have all these areas to choose from, like different areas. Like this one's Lenosia, all the red ones, bam, Lenosia. All the yellow ones is the Shroud, Black Shroud. Black ones, Sanoan. Blue ones are Corthus, and these are whatevers. So like, this one, let's go ahead and zap over here and I'll show you what's up.
Have you told Race? Have you told him about Warframe?
Yeah, man. We were just talking about it. Are you kidding me? I'm a founder, bro. Of course I would tell people about Warframe.
Yeah, I'm a founder too.
So this is Oz's Law. It's one of the level 60 in-game areas and stuff. And this different mount that I'm running is you get that through the story mode and stuff. So I actually get that one. And so you can see, like right now, bam, I'm over here. This is where I teleported in. Let me jam down to an enemy real quick, and you could actually see the scale of it. So this little fuck is that big compared to my character. And we're just going to zoom up real quick. It's going to take a minute because these maps are huge. But you can watch. You can't even see that guy anymore. Not really. So, yeah. So this is where I'm at, right? And let's go ahead and find something we can look at. Alright, so you see this part on the map right here, right? This little odd shape right here. I'm going to sit on it. You see how big that is to me, right? I'm all the way zoomed in on my map. Now, that's all the way zoomed out, and that's one map. That's how big a map is. And each one of these little things is a different quest, which I haven't done yet because I'm just too damn lazy. So that's one of the new maps. And from this one down, from Corthus Western Highlands, all the way down to Churning Mists, that's all the new areas, and they're just as big. So this one's an old area. This is the old, like, end-game hangout spot. We're going to zoom there real quick and show you what's up with that. And so you could see that I was flying around on that, and that's the actually expansion. And that mount was, like I said, it's part of the storyline. You pick it up in the story and stuff like that, which is pretty fun. So there's a lot of good stuff that you get. It's huge, dude. Like there's hunts, right? So every couple hours to a day and a half to 2 days, you'll have these insanely tough random creatures out in the world, right? And they're called hunts, and they pop up, dude. And you only got one load-in zone in Oz's Law, and you're like, what the fuck? And you got to go to the other end before everybody else kills it. It is just like, you little bastard. So this mount right here, this is like a login reward. This is Behemoth. So if you log in for so many months or whatever, right, total, you don't have to do it consecutively. Like say you take 2 months and then you take 2 months off, you come back for another 2 months, you'll get your reward. You'll be like, yeah, your playtime's 4 months. Subscribe. So we're going to jam over here real quick. I'm going to show you. So this is your currency, right? So you got all this. So common, yeah, I got Gil. I got 6 million on this character right now. Right? You got your company seals and your gold saucer. Like if you remember Final Fantasy VII. No, Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, so you got that. And then you have these other ones. These other tombstones. Now this is your currency for in-game gear. So when you get your tombstones, jam over to like this lady, and this is level 50 stuff, right? So Disciple of Magic, we're Disciple of War. So I'm gonna go in here and check out Ironworks Corsetta Amy, right? So this is for me, Archer Bard Machinist. So if you look over here, if you look in the lower right of my screen, you'll see that it says that item level 120, right below that, Archer Bard Machinist. So you can try it on, you know, and take a look what it looks like on your character. You can also like compare it to the gear that you got now. You can see that my gear just way outstrips it because I'm up there. So, oh, that's my bow. So then you can like, now this is glamored right now. You see how it says antiquated Barimbao or whatever? And then in purple, it'll say Yoichibo Zeta. So the purple letters because they're shaded out, that's what the glamour I got on it right now. So, and you can see that because it has a little plus symbol in the thing. So like, you can put on other bows if you wanted, like this one. This is called the Hive bow. It's ready when it wants to play. It's red. So then, like, okay, here's my normal setup and stuff like that. Well, then you can go ahead and go, you know what? I'm gonna play my machinist, and it's a whole different loadout. Everything's different. And so, like, my skills, if you take a look at these right now, you can see that these are going to be different from when I have my archer on. So, like, we're going to go over here in classes. These are all your different types of classes, and it tells you straight up. So, here's the thing, though, is like, you got Gladiator, Pugilist, Marauder, Lancer, Archer, Rogue, and then you got your magic classes, right? These are your basic classes. And if you look down here, these three, these extra jobs, these are the new jobs that were put in the expansion. Notice the difference, though. These are classes, these three are jobs. And then all of these are Disciples of Hand and Land. So these are your crafter classes, these top 8, and these bottom 3 are your gathering. Okay, and when the number is golden, it means you're at the level cap. So that's that. But we're gonna go to the free company, just pick my name up real quick, view my search info. Okay, so the top bar right here is the classes. Okay, that's this. Now, right below them are the jobs, okay? So you can see which jobs I have unlocked. So I got my Paladin unlocked, I got my Dragoon unlocked, my Bard, my Ninja, and then these 3, okay? So you see how that works? So your Gladiator is going to turn into your Paladin, your Pugilist to Monk, your Warrior, or your Marauder to a Warrior, Lancer, Dragoon, Archer, Bard, Rogue, Ninja, Conjurer to White Mage, Thaumaturge to Black Mage, and then Arcanist right here can turn into 2. You can go Summoner or Scholar. So you can go DPS or Healer. So that's the things you need to look for. So like, when you go ahead and do like actions, you can see that these only go up to level 50. Because that's basically like the class actions. Now when you jam down to job, you got more. You can see it was every 5 levels at first, up to 50, and then past 50, it's, you know, every 2 levels you get more. So these are the new job skills. Now, like I was telling you before about your additionals, I had to get the Lancer up to level 34 to get Blood for Blood, which you really want. You know, it's like, oh my god, you want. Same with Invigorate, you know what I mean? These 2 second one, Internal Release. Internal Release is a mandatory, you know what I mean? You need that. But you're going to be leveling your monks or your pugilists up to 15, so you're going to get these 4 anyway. But you can see I added these down here, so that way, when you see them, like Internal Release, that's one, Flesh and Blood, one, you know, Invigorate, second one. These are all your cross-class abilities that you want for these jobs, you know, so that way I can put out the maximum amount of damage that I can. That's what I wanted. So like I said, you can sit there and switch though. You can go, hang on. But these are my main stats. You can see that every point that I made, you can see I put it in Dexterity. I'm going to move my thing down. So you see all my extra points went into Dexterity, because that's my main damage doing stat. Likewise, when you're healer, you want to put it into your main healing stat, or caster, your main casting damage stat, and so on. So like my Dragoon, jump over real quick, you can see I'm level 52, you know, and you can see I put all my stats into strength so far. Yeah, and then even then, you know, so you could do third person, zoom out, zoom in. You can do first person. I don't recommend it. You know, you can do emotes to people, and each emote changes with your races. This is all on just this one character. Like, I can jump out and pick a different character. Let me... Ninja. Yeah. So, you see right down here in the lower left corner, you see my chat window and it says say. If you do this, / playtime, it'll tell you total playtime, 104 days, 14 hours, 14 minutes. And that's like all your playtime scrunched together. So like, let me exit, oh wait. Let me teleport back to my normal spot. Yeah. Well, see, the thing is your stats reset each time you pick a different class. Like, I went from Bard to Dragoon, so my stats completely separate for the two. Like, I'll show you. So right now, you see that my stats is Strength 199, Dexterity 142. So we'll just leave that like that for right now, okay? And keep an eye. All this gear is blue, right? This is all gear, and you can see just to the left of my cursor, it says 205, right? That's my item level, my average item level. We're going to go ahead and jump over to my Dragoon. My average item level is now 123. All my gear is different, and you can see that my stats are different, like Strength 619 and Dexterity 205. Vastly different. Likewise, my weapon's different. So now my spear, you know, is out. And so all that stuff changes. Likewise, when I change over to tank, you can see that all my stats went into vitality because that gives me more HP, right? So that's what I want as, you know, a tank, because that's what this class is meant as. Yep. Yep, it'll happen within the first 15 levels. Within the first 15 levels, it'll basically go over all of this. So, yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to jump out and I'm going to pull up a different character real quick. Yeah, that was a paladin. Now this one isn't as strong because, you know, this is just my alternate. It's not my main thing I'm working on. You could tell this isn't the one that, you know, I spend all my time on. And you can see, you know, he's different. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you can see that there's different stuff. Like right now I'm fucking with the Chocobo stable. Okay. Now this is you know what a Chocobo is. Yeah. So you can go ahead and go. I'm gonna go ahead and fetch them, pull them out real quick, and take a look at them. And you can see each one of these birds have different armor on. Mine has different armor on. Now in the new areas, he can fly, but since I haven't unlocked that with this character, this guy can't fly. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick him back in here. Damn, he's in there. But then you get like special mounts, and this is a mount that was just done for the Halloween. And in the new areas, it really does fly, rather than just hover on the ground. But then, yeah, let's go ahead and see the difference. I've only played a total of 2 days, 10 hours, and 19 minutes with this guy. Where I did, what, 110 on the other character? Yeah, so I mean, you know, different stuff. Yeah. You can get little different guys. He's level 41 right now. This is actually a bard. This is a lower level bard. I'm still working on building him up. Eventually I'll get him up there to 60 and stuff, but no real biggie. You know, I'm not too worried about this guy. He's just to help me with a few things later on in the game. But you can see that, you know, classes, I don't have my Lancer nowhere near. So like, when I go over here and go to additional, I don't have many, right? I can only, you know what I mean? So if we go over to Lancer real quick, actions, we can see that blood for blood, one that I need, it is a necessity for you to do high damage. Blood for blood I don't get until level 34 with Lancer. So that's like, you know, what the fuck. But, hey, it's worth it. Increases damage dealt by 10% and damage suffered by 25%. That extra 10% of damage though, that's beast, man. Beast. Well then, right here though, like on the Dragoon, right? If you were to level your Lancer up and get Dragoon, at level 44, his blood for blood gets enhanced and improves blood for blood damage, increased to 30%, lowers damage taken to 15. That's massive. So yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff, dude. Bunch of stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're a lot better, a lot seamless, a lot more seamless. Like, jump over here real quick and I'll show you something. Take a teleport. Let me know when it shows a teleport. That's late as fuck. You're all listening to yourself, you're like, oh my god. Yeah, I'm about to jump off. Doing this for half hour. I want to go play some Warframe with the bros. Dude, we were doing some crazy time. But yeah, this is, I just teleported in, and this is the Aetherite crystal and stuff, and you can see, you know, the stars and stuff like that, and you can watch as the night sky grows darker and darker, or, you know, adversely lighter and lighter as the times of day change and all that. But then you actually get a look at all these people around here, and they look pimp. This dude and his company tabard. Look at this chump. Uh-oh. We got some guy-on-guy gay action. Just watch out. So you can see, you can pick different races. Like this short little guy that's running away from me. You'll catch up in like a minute. This little guy's called Lalafell. And in the game they think they're the master race. You know, you got your Ella's in right here. You can tell by his pointy ears. Bag. Yeah, they do. Like, kinda. It's only a slight base stat difference. And, like, if you're looking for the max OP damage you can possibly put out, then yeah, you kind of want to look at that. But, I mean, not to, you know, be any big-headed or anything right here. Without looking at that fine-tunement, on my main character, I'm putting out some of the best DPS that a bard can. You know, I'm not the top guy, but I'm putting out, like, fairly high, you know. There's maybe like 3 to 5 people that could put out more than me on bard, and that's only maybe like 10-15 damage a second more than me. But that's just fine little things, and like I said, you know, with your character class and race, just fine little stuff like that, and that's it. But yep, that's basically it. Way to the fans who suffered through a half hour of bullshit. Give you a quick salute. Hand over my heart. Give you a storm salute. Yeah. No, I mean, they're balanced pretty well for what they want to do. Like, the max amount of melee DPS that you can possibly do right now is a toss-up between Monk and Dragoon. That's the two. Range DPS, Bard's got it, you know what I mean, by a good amount. Like 100 or 200 DPS a second right now on max peaks. Casters, it depends on the situation. If you got multiples in one area, your Black Mage is king. The fewer enemies in front of you, Summoner is king. You know what I mean, for caster. Healing wise, the heavy hitter healer is a White Mage. You know, and then Scholar after that, and then Astrologian. Although Astrologian's tweaks and everything like that are coming up in such a way that it will fit in between Scholar and White Mage. Tanks, it depends on what you want to do. The most raid utility tank is a Paladin. You know, he has the most cooldowns, he has the most blocking and stuff like that. He's got a shield, dude, but he does the least amount of DPS. Second most DPS is the Dark Knight. You know, you can't get that until you're level 50. You can't start it until you're level 50. But he's about mid-range. You know, he has a decent amount of mitigation cooldowns, and he does a decent amount of damage. But if you want the OP of OP damage tank, that's a warrior. He can actually drop into a DPS stance and just... It's hard for me to stay ahead of him DPSing on certain fights. It's just like, you little shit, you're a tank. Do your job. Don't DPS. But yeah, it's some good stuff. So, and we're just watching my character do this. And I'm just going to wave one more time. And I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thanks for watching all 34 minutes of my BS and explaining it. And, yeah.